Graduates and the faculty, please be seated. Good evening, my name is Gemily McDowell, Senior Class Secretary. I would like to introduce the dignitaries seated behind me tonight. First of all, our Fontana Unified School District Board of Education, Laura Abernathy Mancha, President. Dr. D. Wayne Rubble, Clerk. Kathy Binks, Member. Elizabeth Knott, Member. John D. Piazza, Member. And now our Fontana Unified School District Administration. Dr. Karen J. Harshman, Superintendent. Emmanuel J. De Souza, Associate Superintendent. Dr. Linda Leonards, Assistant Superintendent. Dr. Patricia Peoples, Assistant Superintendent. And now our Fontana City officials. David Escherman, Mayor. Manuel Mancha, Councilman. John Roberts, Councilman. Mark Nuwami, Councilman. And now our A.B. Miller High School administration and staff. Mike Michaeliff, Principal. Cynthia Clark, Assistant Principal. Manuel Palacio, Assistant Principal. Kathleen Pearson, Assistant Principal. Ann Snyder Roth, Assistant Principal. Suzanne Harriger, Senior Class Counselor. Martha Sargent, Senior Class Counselor. Bob Bull, Senior Class Advisor. Chris Allen, A.B. Miller Staff Representative. It is now my greatest pleasure and honor to introduce to you our Senior Class President, Ms. Liza Kassoon.
Thank you. Good evening. It is my honor to welcome all of the parents, faculty, and friends that are here with us tonight. We are so glad that all of you could join us as we celebrate such an exciting event. Some of us have been waiting for this time all of our lives, thinking that this day would never come. I remember being a freshman and everyone telling me, 1997, that's so far away from now. Well, we are here now, and as we sit in our seats, the feelings are overwhelming. A tough grown-up part of us wants to get up and scream, yeah, I made it, I did it, I'm graduating, I'm ready for the real world. But at the same time, there is that small child within each of us that is so afraid, that just wants to cry and turn to the special people next to us and say, I love you, you've done so much for me, thank you, don't forget me, please remember me. Well, at least that's how I feel. But with all of these mixed feelings, one of my favorite authors, Dr. Seuss, offers some encouragement. He tells us, congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places, you're off and away. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the guy who'll decide where to go. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step, to step with great care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Doesn't Dr. Seuss just make everything seem so easy? It has truly been an honor and a privilege to serve as your class president these past 4 years. But as I leave, I would like to say a short prayer for you. Dear Lord, I just come before you now and say thank you for getting us through these past 4 years. Thank you for providing us with such caring teachers, wonderful parents, and just everyone that has been supportive of us. Lord, please just continue to bless and protect those people and all of us as we go on our way from this place. We may not see each other for a very long time, but I trust you with each graduate here today. Help us never to forget the things we learned and all of the friendships we have made here at Millard. Lord, I love you and I just praise you for all of these things. In your name I pray, amen. I truly love you, class of 97. It has been great. I wish you the best in all that you do, and may God be with you until we meet again. I would now like to introduce Miss Anise James to sing the national anthem. Would everyone please stand and remain standing for the Pledge of until after the Pledge of Allegiance. Gentlemen, please remove your caps.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming. Was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the
Will everyone place their right hand over their heart and turn to the flag, please? Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Will the graduates please be seated? It is now my honor to introduce our principal, Mr. Mike Mycliffe.
While we were out there standing in line, I had several students that came up and said, "Are you going to speak to us tonight?" And I said, "Yes, I am." Are you going to make us cry? No. I'm not going to make you cry, guys, okay? If you cry, it's your own fault. This year, you definitely had the finest group of speakers that I have ever heard at your baccalaureate, your breakfast, and I'm sure it will continue tonight at graduation. And while I was sitting there, I thought, well, what can I tell these guys? Because they have heard everything that they need to hear to be successful in life. One thing I want to talk to you about is adversity. You guys will face adversity continually throughout life. And let me give you a little example. You think, well, you know, Mr. Michael, if you're the principal, you don't have any problems. You can come and go as you want. You can do whatever you want. Nobody really tells you what to do. But it doesn't work that way, guys. Yes, I'm the principal. I have 244 adults that work for me. There's 3,000 kids there. And I have to make sure that I make decisions that are beneficial to everyone. And do I have to answer to people? Yes, I do. I have a superintendent and 5 board members back here that I have to answer to all of the time. And one of the things in regards to adversity is how you react when you're under stress and adversity. That's what people look at. And that's what they remember. And that's when it's tough to maintain your cool. And that's one of the problems that I have. And this year, I lost my 2 best friends in education. And it's going to be tough for me because I'm going to have to find somebody to take their place, or I'm going to have to deal with problems by myself. And you think, well, Michael, that's not a big thing. But it is. It's adversarial to me because I don't make friends easy. Okay, I'm somewhat of a private person. And you think, well, how can you not make friends? I have a lot of friends, but very close friends that I use in an advisory capacity. It's hard for me to find people like that. You guys will be very lucky if you find 2 or 3 people throughout your life that can fit this category. And when you're dealing with adversity, remember, that's a part of life. And everybody's watching how you handle it. And I'm sure you guys will handle it great because you've done a great job. And as you get older, right now, you think everything's great. I have no worries. As you get older, you will have more worries, but you will have more joys. And remember what the speakers talked to you about at your graduation and your baccalaureate and the various services. And remember key things from each one of their speeches. One of the people that have handled adversity better than anybody I know is Cheryl Harper. And you guys were very lucky to have her as a speaker this year. I want you to remember one thing. Mr. Michael tells you, when the going gets tough, what do the tough do, guys? They get going, that's right. And remember that. Now I want to reminisce on a few things as I look out here. And I went through the yearbook, and I watched you guys out there, and I tried to remember a few things that I've seen from you guys in 4 years. I'm going to miss Jackie Ornelas, Liza Gassedon, Craig, Patty Ledesma, Denise Quintero, Denise, that I'm doing better, huh? I'm going to miss them coming into my office with a funny look on their face and asking those special favors of me. Oh, Mr. Michael, can we please go a little further than Redlands for our junior-senior prom and all the various things? Knowing that when they came in there, they could sweet talk Michael into anything. I'm going to miss you guys. Next year's ASB, don't try it because I'm getting tougher in my old age. Megan and Mindy Atkins, I have to get even with them, and I told them they better not be making fun of me tonight out there because I was on the microphone. Those 2 girls I've known since they were in kindergarten with my son at the Lutheran school just north of Fontana High School, and I've watched them grow into 2 of the finest young ladies I've ever met. Good luck, guys. Dwayne Gaines, I'll never forget the look on Dwayne's face when I told him he was going to be eligible for basketball. He had tears in his eyes and said, Michael, are you kidding? And I said, no, Dwayne, I would never kid about something like that. Jessica Hardy. Jessica Hardy, she's always something special. Jessica is just Jessica. She's going to dress however she feels like, and she's going to do whatever she wants to do. And Jessica, don't ever change. because that's the way you are. And I want a special thanks to Jessica, because she's the one that talked me in to allowing Cheryl to speak at baccalaureate, and I will never forget that moment. Aaron Giron. Aaron, I'll never forget the time you're in my office jumping up and down, showing me that your pants aren't too big and they almost fell completely off of you. Miss Stevens was embarrassed and she said, Mike, make him quit. He's going to stand there in his shorts. And Aaron, you've come a long way and I'm really proud of you. And I know you're here because I saw you in line out there. David Pierce. How can I ever forget David? How am I going to forget that smile on his face? Wherever I went, into the gym, ASB, there was David with that big smile, always smiling. I wish I could be as happy as David is. Good luck, David. Travis Reed walked in my office as a freshman, and there's not a whole lot of people that I have to look up to. But I looked up to Travis, and Travis has probably received more fame than any student I've ever been associated with. Well, almost. I've got one on the Lakers now, and I'm sure Travis will get there too. But you know what? Travis hasn't changed from that moment 4 years ago when he talked to me. And I told him, Travis, I'm going to push you academically. Athletically, Mr. West is going to push you. And today, Travis is a fine young man. He has one more promise that he has to fulfill for me, and I know Travis will, because he's a winner. Tammy Rue. Who's going to be around to tell me that, Michael, if you're not fair, you better get out to the girls' softball games because you're always at the boys' activities. You're always at the boys' games, every day, all the time. Michael, when are you coming to a softball game? I'm going to miss you, Tammy. And if somebody isn't there to push me, I'll probably forget too. Josh Sharp. Josh and his hair, okay? When you first look at Josh, you shot, wow, man, you know, look at this kid. But no, Josh is an outstanding, he got so conservative now, it's unbelievable. But I'll never forget Josh in the academic decathlon and the way his hair was. I thought Josh was something special also. Then there's Eric Ashby. Eric, I'm so proud of you, it's unbelievable, Eric. When I first met Eric, Eric used to never want anybody to know how intelligent he is. And finally, after 4 years later, Eric is proud of his intelligence, and he told me he's going to go on to college, he's going to be an attorney, and he's going to come back and sue the district. That's what he told me. So I told Eric, be on my side, Eric, because I know you'll be successful. And last but not least, there's Kevin Eslera. Kevin every day would call me Mr. Cliff. How are you, Mr. Cliff? And I tried to explain to him that it was Mike Cliff. No, then it was Mr. Mike. And every day I'm going to miss Kevin standing there in the office and everywhere I went with a big smile on his face saying, hello, Mr. Cliff. I'm sorry I couldn't talk about all of you, but I promised people this speech would be short. Thank you. You're a great group of grads, and I'm very proud of you. And the staff at Miller is very proud of you. Good job. Denise Quintero, our salutatorian.
Buenas tardes a todos. Good afternoon, graduates, parents, dignitaries, teachers, and staff. My name is Denise Quintero, and I am the class of 1997's salutatorian. It is a great honor for me to stand before all of you. It has been a wonderful 4 years. I know many of you have been faced with hardships in your life that made it difficult for you to be here today. But that makes your accomplishments even more special. Not only that, but you have also been faced with moments of laughter, whether with your friends, your family, or that special person in your life. These are some of the memories that we will all take with us when we graduate. Even if we go our separate ways, we will remember those crazy times when you fell asleep in class and woke up to see that there was no one there. Or when you tripped over that cute guy or girl that you had a crush on since your 9th grade year. Many of you may not know me, but let me tell you one thing. I'm proud to be part of this class. I know that we are a very special generation, and we should be proud of being here today. We made it. We made our mark at A.V. Miller High School. Leaving a legacy is our theme, and that is exactly what each and every one of you guys has done. All of us have come a long way in life thanks to those teachers who had patience. Thanks to that friend who was there when you needed a shoulder to cry on, and our counselors who always tried their best to meet our needs. You do not know how important this day is to me. I know how hard life may seem at times, and when I say that people at A.V. Miller High School make a difference, I mean it. Last year, during my junior year, I faced an obstacle that seemed impossible to overcome. My mom was diagnosed with a brain tumor only a few weeks before my junior year began. I had a hard time focusing on school and friends. I missed approximately 35 days of school, but all I could think about was whether or not my mom would be here today to see me graduate. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Miss Williams, who was there when I needed her. She helped me catch up. She made a difference in my life. Today I thank God for giving me the opportunity of having my mom with me and seeing me graduate. It was a hardship that I was faced with, but thanks to the support of my friends and teachers, I was able to pull through. The people of A.V. Miller High School had an impact on my life. I want to tell all of you that I was able to overcome this obstacle. It was only a wall that I had to climb, but it made me stronger. And I want to tell all of you, graduates, to always persevere, never give up. Don't let anyone or anything get you down. You can accomplish anything you want if you set your mind to it. Look at what I went through, and here I am today, your 97 salutatorian. Many of you have lost loved ones throughout your high school career, but still managed to be here. I applaud each and every one of you for being here today. We are the class of 1997, leaving a legacy. That's what it's all about. Everything I tell you today comes from my heart. You're all a very special part of my life for the simple fact that we make up the class of 1997. It is hard for me to look back and think of everything that all of you and myself have left behind. My heart is filled with joy seeing how happy all of you are here today. I am happy that we are here with all of you, that I'm here with you sharing this very special day, especially my friends